Hello, good evening. It's about 5 o'clock on, I don't know what day it is, 28th of August, I think. A couple of things before I got an important message. I am sick. I was sick of eating them 39p tins of tin potatoes from Lidl for a week and gravy, but I'm still here. I got my peep so I can eat again. A couple of things that have happened to me. Three things in the last 4 days that I am, that's five, isn't it? 4 days. Once I got racially abused, called a racist, down Stock Terrace by a couple of lads. One wanted to get out and find me. I told her blah, 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 blah. And then I went for a Chinese a couple of nights later when I got my pip a few days ago. Thought I'd treat myself to a Chinese to build up my energy. And while I was in there, one of them delivery drivers started having a go at me. I'm like, what are you on about? I've come to get a Chinese. And they were about 10p short. And they were telling me, and they were Asian, and they were telling me, go stand over there. This was in Chinese. You know, I'm just going to pick my own Chinese up and he's going, go standing over there. I said, you go fucking stand over there. What are you telling me to stand over there for? You're just a driver for them. And I'll bring 10p tomorrow. And he's going, go stand over there. I said, fuck off. You go stand over there and pick up your deliveries and go deliver them. I've come and picked mine up. I've told them it's 10p short and you're carrying on with me in the Chinese. I hope you've been sacked. Third one, I was on Hargate Road again, just crossing the road, talking about Islam and how I don't like the ideology. And this car pulled up as I walked across the central reservation thing. On one of the cars coming up, and this Asian Muslim were driving up, and he stopped. He said, stop talking about Islam. I said, fuck off. I'm on the street on Harrogate Road. You can go on your protest, can't you? And talk about what you want. But you're telling, and he got, I'm going to get out of his car and start firing on middle of Harrogate Road. I'm like, come on then, fucking get out. Get out of your car. And he got out and I said, I'll wrap you with this. I said, go on then, wrap me with it. And yeah, I've got out of the car and I thought, all right, here we go. Because I was talking about Islam on a public road and I don't like the ideology, he's telling me to shut up from his car. You're a big mister. And he got out and then said, well, come on then, come on. Everybody's watching. And he got back in his car and went. They're just what happens to me because of you, sad IQ. Yeah, because of you, I'm getting people coming by my house and I haven't told the police these three things because obviously people know me now, don't they? I don't know why. But it all started with you. You made me look into Islam because of your sickness. Yeah. So now I'm not scared. I go out of my house and go with Chinese and walk down the road or cross the road and talk about Islam on my phone. You know what I mean? Like doing an upload and fucking, what's going on? Anyway, they're main things and I've calmed down, you know what I mean? All right, my temperature boils when people like that want to have a do. And of course it's going to fucking, my blood is going to go redder and redder, innit? But they're causing it, not me. But they think I'm going to back down. Stop talking about it. You're a racist. Go stand there. Who do they think they are? Eh? Anyway, that's enough of that. I got a can. God bless Lithuania. It was Carolina's birthday yesterday. So, happy birthday, Carolina. You need to take more time off work, I think. Well, no, you don't. You can't. You work too hard. But, yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that. The important message is from Tommy Robinson. And I can't drink and talk at the same time. I can do a lot of things drinking-wise. I never spill a drop, but hold on. No, this is Tommy Robinson talking about 13th of September and his message to all those that are attending. Now, he's put it on YouTube and so I'm copying it from YouTube just to put on my Facebook because not everybody watches YouTube. And I don't blame them. But anyway, here we go.
This is an important message. If you are attending London on the 13th of September in a large group, with friends, with family, please sit each one of them down. Make sure everyone watches this.
And we get calm.
What we expected in London. How important is the 13th of September? Let me tell you, the entire world is going to be watching us in London. I remember saying for years when I watched the demonstrations in Ireland and other cities, and I felt jealous. And I thought, why isn't this happening in Britain? Well, now it's happening in Britain. We're about to inspire the entire Western world about what resistance is about. We are coming together in the Great British Revolt, 13th of September. How important is it that we remain peaceful? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Do you want to undo everything? Like that, it can be undone. Okay? Do you want to give? You see all the politicians, all the media, all those people moaning about British flags and St George's flags, all of them calling us far right, calling us hooligans. Do you want to hand it to them on the plate? You know what will hand it to them on the plate? If you bring aggression in any way, if you drink too much alcohol, okay? This is serious. This is about our country. It's about the safety of our daughters. It's not a joke. It's not a game, okay? We have built up everything for the 13th of September. Every moment of every hardship, of every fall, of Lucy Connolly, of Peter Lynch, of everything that's happened, it's leading us to the 13th of September. It's not a time for riots. It's not a time for violence. It's a time where you come and you stand proudly for your country. Now, what can we expect? Will there be provocation? Will there be infiltrators? We have a strict rule: no face coverings. If you can't come without showing your face, do not come. If you come and wear a balaclava, you'll be treated as an infiltrator to our movement. Because the police and undercover agents would wear balaclavas. They would disguise their identity in order to provoke violence. So we have a simple rule: do not come, and we, our security and our movement of people, and you, the public, need to make sure you tell anyone that covers their face. Remove that now. You're not welcome on the streets with us if you're covering your face, okay? That's a strict rule. We do not want it. Now, what happens if we are provoked? What happens if, unfortunately, some imposters manage to get inside of our sterile area? We have an area, and remember, we've worked well with the police for the last 4 of our events. No trouble, no arrests, no violence. I have to hand it to the Met Police. They've done everything they would do, and as have we. Now, can we guarantee it 100%? Of course we can't. But we take it at face value. We've worked with them. I don't think you understand the effort that's going in behind the scenes to make this a festival, celebration of identity, atmosphere for everyone that's coming. So please, this is just an imperative message and an important message. We have to control ourselves. I understand how angry you are. I understand the level of anger across the UK. I get it. But as I said, do not give them the weapon. Do not load the gun for the media to fire at us the next day. Do not load the gun for those quizzling politicians in Parliament to fire the next day. Every single one of them are traitors in Parliament. We're going to unite this country like they will have nightmares about what they see. The last thing they want is unity across Britain. Well, we're going to unify Britain, but we're going to do it in a peaceful, joyful, joyous way. This is an important day. I think it's going to be remembered as one of the most important days for our generation in our country. It's the day that the silent majority refuse to be silent any longer. Enough is enough. We've watched our culture disappear. We've watched our children be raped across the country. And we watch all of this while the people who are meant to represent us in Parliament call us far-right racist thugs, whilst they facilitate and accommodate the destruction of our people and our country. Help us send a legitimate message to the entire world that the British lion is awake and he is silent no more. People have spoke for years, when the British wake up, when the British wake up. That's happened. It's happening. Do you know how exciting it is to see? Do you see this tidal wave of patriotism sweeping across Britain? They can't stop it. It's not going away. It's just starting. But it's imperative that you do not give them what they want, okay? Do not let us down on September the 13th. You're letting your family down, you're letting your country down if you misbehave and bring any aggression on the streets of London with us that day. We want to show respect to the police. We want to show respect, and some people will be upset hearing that because of the way they've been treated. They were treated that way due to political policing from the hierarchy. Trust me, the average police officer supports us. Trust me, I deal with them every day. I'm working with them on this event. I'm in London continuously all this week. They support us. They want us to have a successful day. Bring smiles, bring handshakes, bring flags, bring laughter. Let's go, September 30th.
So there you have it. If you are going, come on, let's make it a celebration of how brilliant the British are. I ain't going because I've got to answer bail on 12 on a hate crime. So I'm hard done because some mate of mine, he's got a car and he's going and he said, oh, you want to come down to the car? I've got bail on 12. I don't know what'll happen after 12 to her. So anyway, God bless our flag. The Union Jack, the Irish flag, the Scottish and the Welsh flag. And all the countries that come to this country and assimilate, like Lithuanians, Polish, those that are fleeing terror from Nigeria because the Christians, think about them as well. They're fleeing Nigeria, I think it's Nigeria, because of the uprising of Islam in Nigeria. So they're fleeing there to come to a safe country, England. So for all of us, let's have a great, I hope you have a great day. I'll be live streaming it from fucking my bedroom or something. Anyway, that's all I've got to say today.